The Frist Center for Autism and Innovation at Vanderbilt University presents our big idea: harnessing the human diversity of mind. We believe the next leap in advanced computing and artificial intelligence will come from leveraging neurodiverse ways of thinking, such as in autism and dyslexia. This big idea brings together computer science, engineering and robotics, neuroscience, clinical and developmental psychology, data science, management and organizational studies, and autism self-advocacy. Different people's minds work differently, and some individuals have minds that work very differently. We know that the cognitive diversity of the human mind can be essential to discovery and innovation, sometimes in quite surprising ways. It stands to reason that learning to harness cognitive diversity computationally will lead to scientific discoveries, innovations, and societal outcomes that we cannot yet imagine.
We think in words, we think in pictures, we think in smells, we think in feelings. Like right now you can think about the way that you imagine like a really soft cat would feel if you're petting it. You know, we think in all kinds of modalities. I happened to read a book called Thinking in Pictures by Temple Grandin. Temple Grandin is a well-known person on the autism spectrum, and she does a lot of amazing things with her visual thinking. She designs livestock equipment and visualizes these complicated pieces of machinery all in her mind. And what we see in some other people with autism also is that they seem to be sort of hard over on the visual side. Can we replicate that in our AI systems, and can we use our AI systems to better understand what is actually going on in a person's mind, like Temple Grandin's? Our best AI system currently does about at the level of an average 16 or 17-year-old. We are impressed and surprised because one of the sort of key features of that particular AI system was that it does all of its reasoning visually. There's a lot of evidence that people actually use sort of images and language when you're solving this test. Like you'll be talking to yourself as you're solving it, and that's part of how, what enables you to deal with the complex problems. We wanted to see how far will images alone take you using only visual thinking. We need AI systems that will sort of draw from this richness of varieties of human intelligence to be more capable and more powerful and more creative.
Many individuals with autism view things from different perspectives or for an extended period of time. We call that sighting. They notice slight differences or features of everyday settings that others miss. Conventionally, we've viewed these differences as deficits, but perhaps it is time for us to change our perspective. Certainly, differences in sensory and perceptual experiences may contribute to difficulties in social interaction and communication, but they may also underlie some of the unique talents that are displayed by persons on the spectrum. For example, they may allow an autistic individual to hone in on an uncharted astrophysical body in a vast universe, to identify a minute error in a complex code, or to parse out a drum or keyboard track from a musical selection and replicate it with near precision with limited exposure. We need collective expertise in development, neuroscience, computer science, engineering, and extensive experience with autism in order to unveil the links between sensory differences and higher order function. This represents a bold paradigm shift. This work, however, has the potential to leverage the relative strengths of those with autism to optimize existing model systems, to develop more integrative theories of cognitive development and learning, and to spawn innovation across industry and the arts.
Advances such as artificial intelligence are becoming an ever more present feature of society, impacting the ways in which we live and work and learn. There is a rapidly growing awareness that neurodiversity, such as autism, means more than simply saying such a mind has deficits, but rather differences and unique strengths and capabilities. In many areas today, the maximum discovery, innovation, and benefits to society may be found in approaches that leverage the power of difference and diversity. Let's leverage the power of difference and diversity and harness the human diversity of mind.